Are you preparing to register your first company in Ireland? Missing even one requirement can lead to delays and penalties, so it's essential to have everything ready. Today I'll guide you through the 8 key pieces of information you need to successfully register your Irish company. So let's get started. The first step is to figure out your desired company name. The proposed name of your Irish company must be unique and distinguishable from all other names on the Irish Company Register. There are certain restrictions in place when it comes to registering a limited company name in Ireland to ensure names remain unique and sufficiently different from each other. Some of these restrictions include the use of restricted words such as bank, insurance or group, which require special permission, ensuring the correct use of the Irish language, ensuring your name does not imply state sponsorship, and the use of certain prohibited words. Our top tips for choosing a unique limited company name are to stay relevant, avoid similar names, and finally, keep it simple. For the full list of restrictions and a deeper dive into choosing the right company name, check out our previous video on the topic here or in the description below. Company Bureau also provides a free company name check service, which we will also link below, so check that out if you have a chance. The next thing you need to do is to decide on the type of company you want to register. Every business is unique from one another, meaning it is only right that there are several company types available to choose from to ensure each business is catered to. Each entity type offers distinct advantages depending on your business needs, liability preferences, and growth plans. The types of Irish limited companies include a private company limited by shares or LTD. This is the most popular choice of company for private commercial businesses and ventures here in Ireland. The next is the Designated Activity Company or DAC, possibly the second most popular choice of company type and suitable for larger businesses or those looking to outline a specific business type in their constitution. Third is a company limited by guarantee or CLG, usually used in circumstances that require a separate legal entity and corporate protection in organisations such as charities, trade associations, societies, sports clubs and social clubs. Next is a public limited company or PLC. PLCs are typically used when a business aims to list on the stock exchange or is planning a significant expansion. This type of company is rarely chosen by early stage businesses. And finally, the unlimited company. These are becoming more popular here in Ireland and have different variations to choose from. To learn more about the different types of companies available in Ireland, check out the video posted before this one, where we discuss all the mentioned company types in more detail. If you're unsure which company type best suits your situation, it's always worth getting advice before you register. Your company's constitution is an integral part of setting up your company, as it sets out the governing rules and regulations of how your company is run. Your constitution defines the company's structure, powers, internal procedures, and the rights and duties of its directors and members. The contents of your constitution will vary depending on your company type and the nature of your business. Your constitution might outline how decisions are made, how shares can be issued, or what powers directors have. Professionals like the Company Bureau team can help draft a bespoke constitution for your company and ensure the most important provisions are included to protect the directors and minimise red tape. Now, this is an important one. All Irish companies are legally required to have a registered office address within the Republic of Ireland. This must be an actual address and cannot be a PO box. This is the location where all CRO correspondence and formal legal notices related to your company will be sent. However, it's good to note that your trading address can be different from your registered office address. If your business lacks a physical presence in Ireland, you'll need to obtain an Irish address. For example, Company Bureau offer a registered office address service, which is perfect for overseas businesses or those who prefer to keep their residential address private. Your directors are the people you have appointed to run and manage the company on your behalf. The number of required directors can vary depending on the type of company you have registered. For example, LTDs can have a minimum of 1 director, but in this case you must appoint a separate company secretary. Each registered director needs to provide their full name, nationality, date of birth, address, occupation, PPS number, and finally the names of any other company in which they are also a director. All Irish companies are required to have at least 1 director who is a resident in the European Economic Area, EEA. If your company does not have an EEA resident director, you will need to acquire a Section 137 non-resident director bond, which covers you for a period of 2 years. Another required position is that of the company secretary. All Irish companies must have a company secretary who is responsible for ensuring that statutory obligations are met, such as maintaining the books of the company and ensuring annual returns are filed on time. Failing to meet your statutory obligations can lead to late filing penalties or enforcement, so having a reliable secretary is essential. The company secretary can be one of your directors, a separate individual, or a corporate entity. However, as previously mentioned, if a company has only one director, it must appoint a separate company secretary. If you need some assistance, Company Bureau can serve as your company secretarial mentor or act as your company secretary. Next, you will need to decide on your company's share capital. The authorised share capital is the maximum amount of share capital a company can issue to its shareholders according to your company's constitution. We recommend having an authorised share capital of €100,000 divided into 100,000 shares of €1 each, although this is now optional for LTD companies. Your issued or paid up share capital is the number of shares that have been allotted and paid for by the shareholders. We suggest using 100 shares of €1 each. The 100 shares are divided between the shareholders to reflect the ownership of the company, for example a 50-50 or 90-10 split. However, you can have one person or a company that holds all shares. This is known as a single member company. And finally, you will need to identify your shareholders. The shareholders, such as yourself, are the owners of the company. As we have just discussed, the number of shares issued should be divided in a manner that reflects the proportionate ownership of the company. Your shareholders will need to provide their full name, residential address, and their number of appointed shares during registration. With the right information ready, you're fully prepared to begin the incorporation process. You can do this yourself through the CRO, or you can work with a professional company formation agent to make the process much quicker and stress-free. For further information or to contact our team of experts, make sure to check out the Company Bureau website at www.companyformations.ie to start your future now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe for more content like this from us in the future. We hope to hear from you very soon, and bye for now.